Hey guys, what's going on? Got a new video for you here today, and it's actually regarding as many of you know, my Ford Fusion here, and getting to know the car during the time that I've owned it now for about since March, so it's April, May, June, July. It's about 4 months, coming up on 5 here soon. Thought I'd shoot a little video about 5 things that you might not know about your Ford Fusion, if you have one, that is. So check it out. Okay, so number 1 here, as most Ford owners know, is that you have a 5-digit code that you get, and when you purchase a car brand new, you get the code with the car, basically. Now you can change it, make it personalized, that kind of thing, but that's not what this is about. What I wanted to show you here is, obviously, when you punch your code in, I'm going to put the camera away so you don't see my code. The car opens, and obviously you can lock it by holding 7, 8, and 9 down. I've done that millions of times. That's not what this is about. But when you hit the code, watch this. It's a kind of useless feature, I guess. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I'll punch my code in again. Just open it. If you hold 5 and 6 down, the trunk pops. Ain't that nice? See my old golf bag, and other news is actually that I got WeatherTech floor mats even for my trunk. So to recap here real quick, lock it again, gonna punch in my code here. It's unlocked, hit number 5 and 6, and the trunk pops. Okay, so number 2. Now this actually pertains to that same code. So what we're going to do is get in the car. And this feature, if this ever happens to you, what I'm about to show you might even save you some money, depending on your warranty situation and what kind of service department you're dealing with at whatever dealership you deal with. So what I'll have here, what I want to show you is I have both my smart key access fobs. Put one there. That one's actually never been used. That's why that extra little key is hanging there. Now, if you forget your 5-digit code, for some reason you don't even have the card. Now every Ford owner gets that little card with 5 digits on it. If you forget what the code is and you want to take it to the factory and have them fix it for you, or they have to go in the system and pull it and that kind of thing. I've heard that charge $300 or some stupid fee to get that, but there's actually a little slot right there. I don't know if you guys ever thought of that, but there's a slot right there. If you take your first smart key access fob and you have to put it down this way, meaning the buttons facing the rear of the vehicle. I'm going to do that right now. See if you can see this here. Put it down there. See, it's upside down with the buttons facing the rear. I'm going to push the start button once, not put my foot on the brake. We're going to hang out for about 5 seconds. Push the button again. Take the key out. Now what we're going to do is take the second key, or smart key access fob, and do the same thing. Put that down there. We're going to push the button. And then we wait. Boom! Factory keypad code. Now obviously I'm kind of scrambling this for you guys because I don't want you to see my code. But yeah, that's where it's at. Isn't that kind of neat, huh? Now, this was a little different because I have, you know, smart key access, being a titanium and everything like that. Now, if you have a regular key, the switchblade key, then you basically do the same thing. You put the key, you get in the car, put the key in the first key in the ignition, switch it to just turn on the ignition, switch it off, take out the key, and then do the same thing with your second key, and it will pop up on your instrument cluster. So that was number 2. Now number 3 is, it actually has to do with the smart key fob again. And I've touched base on this before, and actually the first time I did it was when I was doing my owner's review of this car. And the funny thing is, right when I was going to show you that, it started raining just like it is right now. It's raining, but anyhow, we're going to do it here. So what you can do is, the car is currently locked. You can get the windows down remotely. And this, I mean, I would say you use this feature to maybe cool the car off, get the windows down if it's been extremely hot. So what you do is you hit the lock button once, and then hold it down for a second time, and the windows comes down, and the sunroof tilts, as you can see here. Now you can do the same thing to get the windows up. Let's say even if you use this feature right here, or if you just forgot to put your windows up on a rainy day and you know it's raining, you can do it from inside your house. Basically, you just hit the lock button once and hold it down, and the windows comes up. Now I know that this obviously works for a titanium, but I am sure that it works for at least an SE Fusion with the luxury package. I'm not 100% sure if it does with the rest of it. Okay, so for number 4 here is one feature that you probably didn't know that you could say to your Ford Fusion. So check this out. All right, it started pouring down rain here, so but hopefully the voice command will work anyway. But we're assuming that we're out driving about here and we're hungry. So what we're gonna do is hit the voice activation button.
Please say a command.
I'm fucking hungry.
And where would you like to search? Nearby or in a city?
Nearby.
Say a line number.
None of those.
My mistake. Say one of these POI categories.
Food.
Sorry, here's a list of POI categories to choose from. Say the one you want, or say next or previous page to move through the list.
Food.
Say one of the POI categories.
Restaurant.
Say one of the POI categories.
American.
Say a line number.
Number 2.
When ready, press the voice button and then say, set as destination, or dial the number.
Set as destination. I'm just gonna hit it.
Obey traffic laws, be alert, and use voice commands while driving. The route guidance will start now.
Okay. So as you can tell, my Ford Touch is a real American, and they know when you're fucking hungry. Or at least they know where to take you when you're fucking hungry. You gotta love it. Okay guys, so for number 5, it actually stopped raining here, so I was able to get out of the car. And number 5 is actually pretty simple, but I am baffled that some people that have a Ford Fusion and they have either a titanium or they have an SE with smart key access, they don't know about this, which is kind of weird. Now most people know. I'm going to make sure it's locked here. Just locked it with the fob. When you put your hand behind this or behind the handle here, there's a sensor that opens up the door. I mean, everyone knows that has a car like this, or any kind of car that has this type of feature. But what many people don't know is that, and at least on this Ford Fusion Titanium, there's sensors on all door handles. And I think on all my reviews on cars that have this, I go through this, but still some people don't know this. If you have your smart key access fob, at least in your pocket, within 3 feet vicinity of your vehicle, you can obviously open it just by putting your hand there. You can also lock it by just putting your finger on the sensor. You want to put it over here on the passenger door, right here, and it locks. Pretty cool, huh? So that was it for my little top 5 list here of things you probably didn't know about your Ford Fusion. Now, start to rain again, obviously. Now let me know which one of these features out of the top 5 list here, or not top 5, but out of the list of 5 that you like the best. And was there one that you actually didn't know about, or did you know all of them, or were you completely baffled by them all? So just let me know, and depending on the response that I get from people, I might do another list of 5 more things. These are mainly technical features. I might later on do one on the actual driving of the car and that kind of thing, depending on what I notice as I own the car. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do that right now. There's going to be a subscribe little annotation looking thing that pops up here on the screen, but I'm not going to point anywhere because I know that if you watch it from a mobile device, many times they end up in the wrong place anyway. But subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.